Yeah, good day to you all my viewers. In this video, I'm going to give you more prospective questions as regarding WAEC 2023 mathematics paper. Please kindly sit back and watch this video from the beginning to the end. Share this video with all students that are around you that are preparing for their 2023 WAEC. Share with them so that they too can benefit from it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel and also hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload any video on this channel like this, majorly like this, you're going to have access to it easily. You're going to be among the first set of people to have it. Thank you so much. Let's have question number 1.
Now let's take question number 1. As we have it stated on the board, in a roadworthiness test on 240 cars, 60% passed. The number that failed had faults in brakes, clutch, and steering as follows. Clutch only, 28 cars. Clutch and steering, 14 cars. Clutch, steerings, and brakes, 8 cars. Clutch and brakes, 20. Brake and steerings only, 6. The numbers of cars with faults in steering only is twice the numbers of cars with faults in brakes only. Question 1A. Draw a Venn diagram to illustrate this information. 1B. How many cars arch Roman figure 1? 40 brake. Roman figure 2. How many cars arch only 1 fault? Now, to start solving this question, you have to interpret it first. Let's start by interpreting the statement in the question. Okay? So, by interpretation, we know that, okay, numbers of cars that are tested equals to 240. And we are told that 60% pass the test. Okay? That these numbers of passed cars equals to 60%. Okay? And 60% of this tested car, that is 60% of 240. So you have 60 all over 100 of 240. Okay? And 0 cancels 0, 0 cancels 0. You are left with 6 by 24. And if you multiply 6 by 24, 24 multiplied by 6, you have 4. Okay? Remember 2, 12 plus 2, that is 20, that is 14. So you have 144. Okay? Numbers of cars that pass the test is 144. 144. Of course, you can go back, you can, scroll back to get how we get 144. Okay? Now, numbers of failed cars. Failed cars is equals to 2, that's 240 total tested car minus total pass car, okay, which is 144 minus 144. Because this will give you 96. Okay, you have 96 numbers of failed cars. Yeah. Furthermore, we are given that the number that failed had faults in brakes. Okay, these are the faults: brake, clutch, and steering. So let's state it down. Brake here, which I will be denoting as B in my solution. And also you have clutch, which I will be denoting as capital letter C in my solution. Then steering, which I will be denoting as capital letter S in my solution. We are told that clutch, the one that has fault in clutch only, are a 28 in number. Clutch only does means that clutch intersection, no fault in brake, which means brake complement. Take note. Brake complement. Intersection, no fault in what? In steering, that this steering complement is given as 28. Okay, followed by clutch and steering. Clutch and steering. Now this clutch intersection steering. Those that have put in both clutch and steering. No further information is equals to 20. Sorry, is equals to 14. Okay. Now those that have put in clutch, steering, and brake are given to be 8. So we have clutch, intersection steering, intersection brake. 20. Okay, sorry, 8. Okay, 8 cars are found in this region or in this compartment. So clutch and brakes, no further information. The one that has 14 clutch and also have 14 brake. Okay, with no further information are 20. Okay, now in this region 20 cars will be found in this region. Okay, now or in this compartment 20 cars will be found. Please follow me as I'm like step by step stating the solution. Okay, now let's look at the next thing. The next thing is brakes and steerings only. Brake and steerings only. So brake, intersection, steering only, with the information only. That does mean that no fault in any other thing. No fault in, that is no fault in clutch. That is clutch complement. Okay, are given to be 6. That's equal to 6. So, and we are told that the number of cars with fault in steering only. Take note of that. That is X intersection no fault in brake. That is steering intersection no fault in brake. No fault in clutch. Okay, is equals to twice the numbers of cars with faults in brakes only. That is brake intersection no fault in clutch, intersection no fault in steering. Okay, this is equal to twice this. That means if the numbers of car that has fault in brakes only is X, which we don't know yet, it does mean that the numbers of car that has fault in steering only will be 2x. That's the interpretation of this statement. Okay, take notes, please take notes. So, having done that, yeah, we can now go and look at the question. The question that we have here is that we have to first and foremost draw a Venn diagram that illustrates the whole information. Okay, and to do that, so the Venn diagram. So you have, don't forget that since we are dealing with 3 factors, brakes, clutch, and steering, this Venn diagram will be 3 circle Venn diagram. Okay, so let's draw it. Call this brake, this circle, call it brake, and call this clutch, capital letter C, and call this steering, capital letter S. Now, following the interpretation we already had here, the numbers of cars that has fault in clutch, in steering, in brake is equals to 8. This is the region. In other words, in this compartment, 8 cars will be found. Okay, and those 8 cars will surely have 14 clutch, 14 steering, and 14 brake. Okay, so yeah, the next thing is to let's look at this. So we are done with this. Don't forget, we are done with this. Let's look at this. The numbers of cars that has fault in clutch only. So 28, and this is the region of clutch, where clutch is not intersecting any other thing. It's 28. Okay, we are also done with this. So let's look at the next thing. The numbers of cars that are having fault in steering only. That is 2x. 2x. Okay, done with this. And of course, the numbers of cars that are having fault in brake only is x. Okay, now the next thing now is to look at the numbers of cars that falls into this region, that is clutch and brake only. Take note of that. We only have clutch and brake. Okay, which is contained in this region. Take note, please. Take note. Which is contained in this region. Okay. However, clutch and brake only is contained in this region. Okay. So let's look at it. So if clutch and brake, no further information, is contained in this region and is given as 20, how do we get clutch and brake only? Clutch and brake only, which will be denoted as clutch intersection brake intersection no fault in steering, will be equals to that region that has faults in everything, including steering, which is 8, taken away from the region that has fault in clutch and brake, okay, which will give us 12. So now the next thing is to look at the one that is having fault in clutch and steering only. Clutch and steering only. Clutch and steering only. This is the region. If this whole region is given to be clutch and steering, no further information, which is equal to 14, and we are asked to look for the one that is having faults in clutch and steering only, which will fall into this region. So it does mean that clutch intersection steering intersection no fault in brake, okay, will be equals to 14 minus the region where we are having cars of all the 3 faults, which is 8, okay, and that will give you 6. So therefore here is 6, okay. Now, and we are also given that the region of cars having faults in brake and steering only is equal to 6. Okay, so we have these numbers of cars in this region. We have 12 cars in this region. We have 28 cars in this region. We have 6 cars in this region. We have 8 cars in this region. We have 6 cars in this region. 2x cars in this region, depending on the numbers of faults or the kind of faults they have among the 3 faults: brake, clutch, and steering. Okay? Now, the question is that we are asked to find how many cars had faults in brake. How many cars had faults in brakes? So, next. Okay? To find the numbers of cars that have faults in brake, we need to add all these regions that are related with brakes. Okay, this region is only brakes. This region is clutch and brakes. This region is clutch, brakes, and steering. This region is brake and steering. So, but we cannot get the number without getting S. And of course, we know that the numbers of faulty car, number of faulty cars is equal to sum of numbers of cars in all the region, all the different region. I'm writing this just to explain myself, for you to be for you to be certain of what we are doing. Okay, and that will be, we are given the numbers of we've determined the numbers of faulty car to be 96. That will be 96 equals to x plus 12 plus 28 plus 2x plus 6 plus 8. So plus 6. Okay? Plus 6. So, all right. Now, By collecting the like term, you have 96 equal to 3x. Then add up the numbers. Okay, we have 12 plus 28, that will give you 40. Plus 6, that's 46. Plus 46 plus 8, that is 54. Okay, 54 plus 6, that's 60. Okay, so that you have 3x is equals to 90 minus 60. So that you have your x to be equal to 8. Therefore, this region is equals to, and if this region is equal to, and this region is twice this region, it does mean that this region is equal to 16. Okay? So, having done that, we can find the numbers of cars that add 40 brake. Okay? The numbers of cars that add 40 brakes. Now, and that will be, brake is here. Okay? That will be, so let me state numbers of cars that add 40 brake will be equal to 8 plus 12. Look at the region that is connected with, has to do with brake. Okay? Plus 12 plus 8 plus 6. And of course, that will give you 24. We are done with question number 1B, Roman figure 1. Now let's look at 1B Roman figure 2. Let's look at 1B Roman figure 2. Okay? Okay? 1B Roman figure 2, we have to find the numbers of cars that add only 1/4. Only 1/4. Look at the region that does not intersect any other region. This is the region, this region, this region, this region, this region. Those are the three regions that does not intersect any other region. Okay, and those are the regions that contain cars of 1/4. So we have numbers of cars that add only 1/4 is equals to. So yes, that will be 52. Thank you. So let's take question number 2 as it is stated on the board. Find the range of value of x which satisfies the inequality 3x minus 2 less than 10 minus 10 plus 4 less than 2 plus 5x. Okay, let's have solution to this. Solution. So this inequality statement can be separated. We can separate it to two statements. Okay, so this does means that, okay, let me write it down. We have 3x minus 2 less than 10 plus x less than 2 plus 5x. This implies that 3x minus 2 less than 10 plus x and 10 plus x less than 2 plus 5x. Take note. This less than this and this less than this is what I've just done. Okay? So that we can solve this inequality separately. Let's solve it separately so that we have 3x. By collecting the like terms, we have 3x minus x less than 10 plus 2, which implies that 3x minus x will give you 2x less than 12. This implies that x less than 6. By you dividing both sides by 2, we make x the subject of formula. Okay, and also we have this to be 10x less than, 10 plus x less than 2 plus 5x will be, by virtue of collecting the like term, this will be 10 minus 2 less than 5x minus x. Okay, which implies that this implies that 8 less than 5x minus x, that will give you 4x. And if you divide both sides by 4, you have 2 less than x. Bring back together these two statements, these two inequality statements. Okay? So if you bring them back, join them together, you have s, you have 2 less than x, and the same x less than 6. Okay? And that's your final answer. That's the final answer.